folks go in silence while the person speaks. So I have a little bit written out. I have a little bit written out for tonight. I'm going to start off, pass it to Abiel, pass it to Q, and then we'll get started with the performances of Mona and the rest of the evening. So thank you, community, for coming out to the closing of Abre Camino, 30 years of Segunda Quimbamba. On October 15th, we opened with Plena, and tonight we close with Bomba. My name is Yawa. I use they, them pronouns, and I'm the founder of Muyu. We're a cultural incubator for low-income creatives based in Jersey City. It was challenging to condense 30 years of 2Q legacy and the roots of Bomba y Plena into a single exhibition, but we did it. Thank you for being a great collaborator, Abdiel. You have taught me so much about partnership, about play, and about care. I really could not have done this at all without you. There are a lot of beautiful things about Abre Camino. They are all rooted in a history of survival, truth-telling, and community love. The history of Bomba, as I have come to understand it, is a history of resistance and deep care. A resistance that started at gatherings. Different enslaved folks from neighboring plantations gathering to talk about their conditions and deciding to do something about it. The drum is a powerful connector, and she teaches us that we can too. I felt the power of the barril, like really felt it, at my first class with 2Q. The moment I engaged her, I felt her talk back. She moved up through my feet and up my entire body in waves, forming a union that has shifted me into deep remembering. My Jersey City OGs, Nanette, Juan, and 2Q. Thank you for trusting me and Abiel with this project, once again, for making me feel like family in such a short time. I hope you feel how massive your impact has been, not just in my life, but in the lives of all of us who love you. Thank you for your mentorship and your courage, the kind it takes to keep something like this alive. Your ancestors are here and are so proud of you, of us. Thank you to Gutenberg Arts, for Russ, for all that you do to keep the arts and cultural work going, for creating a critical and needed space to incubate us. Being creative isn't what the West tells it to be. It's not limited to just painting, printing, and white walls. It is being a parent, figuring out how to pay your rent and how to settle your quarrels. Survival takes a wild imagination. We have a few pieces from Ricardo and Rafael Torres for sale on the far wall. The top piece there, crowning everything, is signed by all the original members of Segunda Quimbamba. You can scan the QR codes to the left and around the room for sell sheets, for member lists, and for curatorial lists that will walk you around the first room. Tonight we also have a few tabling vendors. We have Athena doing live portraits and selling papito. We have Amanda in the back doing mixed media. We have Jocelyn selling vegan food. We have Jocelyn selling non-vegan food. We have Erica, our beautiful birth worker, doing doula services. Adrian on mixed media. And at the end of the night, or closer to the end of the night, Russ is going to be doing a limited print for our anniversary t-shirt for this exhibition. Which is and Kalani, who's our videographer for the night. Please take time to get to know these wonderful creatives. We carefully curated them with the intention of shifting power back to those on the margins, all Boricua, with an emphasis on women and femmes first. Congratulations again, Segunda Quimbamba, on 30 years of brilliant work and on being awarded a prestigious archiving and preservation fellowship, one that culminated in having us all in this room today. I love you. Free Puerto Rico, free Palestine, and free all of us.
Thank you so much, Yawa, for that beautiful introduction. I would also like to share a few thank yous. Last time I tried to and I butchered it, so I wrote it down this time. Take two, yes. So I would like to start off by thanking Hallie Chemetsky, who is here, and Imogen Smith, who is not here, from Dance USA's Archiving Fellowship Program, for selecting me as one of their archiving fellows this year, which is how I've been introduced to Segunda Kimbamba and this preservation work together. And thank you for seeing the potential in me as an archivist. Thank you, Jasenia Lopez, who is also here from the Newark Public Library's New Jersey Hispanic Information and Research Center, for your guidance and resources in archiving and preservation practice that has been invaluable for me. Thank you, Juan and Nanette, for trusting me and allowing me to engage with your archive that holds much history, cultural labor, preservation, care, prestige, sacredness, and precious memory. I had much doubt and imposter syndrome entering this project because I do not have a formal background in archiving. However, like Yawa, I do have a passion and strong desire in cultural preservation. The work I began doing in 2021 with the Latin Hustle dance community in New York City was ignited by a desire to update the public record of the originators, Puerto Rican, Black, and queer, of a dance form and expression that quickly became an international cultural phenomenon of the 70s disco era, which much don't know. Because in my work, discovering a dearth of records on their contributions, I wanted to and began an oral history project still in process to collect their stories for the public to eventually hear their voices and learn about their history, one that has been neglected and nearly erased by mass commercialization and whitewashing. Doing more research and engaging in preservation work like this amongst my own community helped me appreciate the importance, the power, and the need for archiving. Spending the past 6 months with Juan and Nanette helping to archive their over 30-year legacy of Segunda Kimbamba has deepened my appreciation even more. With over 450 hours of time spent collecting, identifying, logging thousands of materials at their center in Jersey City, from artifacts, audio, visual, paper, and digital materials, a profound awe has been realized in the work of Juan and Nanette, and that they have done for so many years, and the countless relationships they have cultivated throughout their journey that binds their community together still today, as we see here. We see it in so many ways. We see it in the creation of Miro y Maraca, which is on display, a newsletter created by Juan, which is the first ever publication dedicated exclusively to discussing and documenting the happenings and histories of Bomba y Plena that cycled for 10 years. We see this in the countless performances of 2Q, the performing company of Segunda Kimbamba, locally, nationally, and even internationally, sharing and spreading the beauty, the magic, richness, and vibrancy of Afro-Puerto Rican folkloric music and dance. We see this in Segunda Kimbamba Folklore Center's educational outreach programs helmed by Nanette that keep the history and traditions of Bomba and Plena alive cross-generationally and act as an open road, as the title of the exhibit, for many to discover and or rediscover their connections to their roots. We see this in so much more. When the opportunity came to co-curate an exhibit for Segunda Kimbamba through one of their community members and student, Yawa, I was nervous at first. How would we be able to capture such depth and breadth of Segunda Kimbamba in such a short time period? I must give a thank you to Russ, who is also here. Russ, the director, Denver and Denver's Arts for providing us a space to highlight Segunda Kimbamba, and a major thank you to Yawa for initiating this exhibition and for all the work and care Yawa has put into curating Segunda Kimbamba's legacy throughout this process. This is the first time Segunda Kimbamba has had an exhibit exclusively dedicated to its legacy. It has been a humbling experience to gather and organize materials that spotlight this company's and its community, and how there is so much that is impossible to encapsulate in just one exhibit. It is a continual work in process, and we hope this is just a springboard and ignition point to spark more public-facing engagement with Segunda Kimbamba's legacy and its members. So please remember to sign up for their newsletter. There's also, I think, a registry. Thank you. Please stay in touch to stay informed with their various programs and happenings. And we hope you enjoy the show. Thank you so much for coming out here and being here. So tomorrow, thank you Yawa for that reminder, tomorrow is the last day to view the exhibit, so if you want to share with your friends or you want to come back, tomorrow is the last day, and we also have an oral history booth for those who have been a part of this community who want to share your story with Segunda Kimbamba. It will also be available till tomorrow.
We're also going to move the oral history booth to the center. So
anyone who's interested in leaving their voice behind, which we would love to have, the oral history booth will continue to take stories and will be at the center, which is 279 2nd Street. And just like here, you would just call or email to make an appointment and it will be accessible to you, okay? So that is still open. And our hope is that we are planning a festival on June 22nd, 2024.
Black Party!
Yeah! 279 2nd Street, we'll reclaim the block.
That's right. That's right.
So yes, this will be a part of that. Hopefully we'll curate it and have it being heard and seen at the Grace Church, also going to be collaborating with us on the block. So look out for that in communications, and anything that you would like to contribute or share in that, please just reach out to us. We are here to listen. Muchas gracias.